Hey everybody, welcome to the Bullseye channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to get back to air pistol. We're talking about air pistol. Today I'm going to go ahead and we are going to discuss the Pardini K12 air pistol. I've had this for a little over a year and I'd like to just tell you what my thoughts are. All right, before we do that, 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. Rule 3, help other people. All right, so I didn't plan sort of like a script for this, so we're just going to talk through it. And we're going to talk about why I got it and what I think of it and when I shot it and sort of how my scores are doing with it. So I've already sort of said, and we've been on a Pardini tear on this channel. I think this is the last Pardini thing I got, unless there's anything else out there floating around. But I was at Camp Perry, not this last year, but the year prior, and really just felt like I needed another air pistol. And green got me. They had this one with the green shroud. Normally they're like red or blue or black or something like that. And they had the green one. And I said, Daddy needs one of these. So I went ahead and picked it up from the good people over at Pardini USA. And you know who you are. Comment below if you're here. And got it shipped. And you know, you think like, is this really something that I should have gotten should have purchased, because I already had like the best air pistol that is out there. I had a Morini 999, right? It says 999 right there. I had a Morini CM200 EI in purple, and shoot great with it. And why didn't I just get another Morini? Well, the answer is because I was on a Pardini craze. Ooh, I haven't put this in my hand in a long time. Feels great. But the big difference, right, was like, should I have gotten it? Because this is an electronic trigger, right? EI. And this is a mechanical trigger. This is the old school. This is the mechanical. That's what we're going to call it, the mechanical. And I got it and I started shooting. I was like, all right, well, you know, the trigger, and the reason I kind of like it is the trigger is very similar to the other Pardini in my life, right? The SPs that I've had. And I wanted that, right? I kind of wanted that crossover, that familiarity. And I like the philosophy behind Pardini. I thought it was attractive. And I went ahead and I shot it, and I really like it. It is significantly less expensive than, you know, a high-end Morini, although the Morini 162s probably are closer to it. I took both of them out to winter air gun, and I'll tell you what, there's something about a mechanical trigger that gives me some assurance that I will be able, I will always have this thing and it will always work. And if it doesn't work, somebody somewhere will be able to very quickly fix it for me without having to mess with any circuitry. With the Morini, which has an electronic trigger, and God, it is a great trigger. I always have this little just like worry in the back of my head about batteries or about the circuitry or something like that. And like when I've flown with it, it's kind of jostled around. And even the first time that I was just like messing around, like I'm a brute. I think I broke the housing a little bit, the 2 circuits. And so now I'm just like, is it going to go? And it still always does. And I know I shouldn't think that way, but I kind of just wanted the predictability of a mechanical trigger and thought, this would just be my backup. So I went to winter air gun, and for as nice as the trigger was on the Morini, I didn't shoot great with it. And I think it was me. I mean, obviously this thing's perfectly accurate, right? They both got their stickers, right? Their winter air gun stickers. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to switch to the Pardini for day 2, and I shot great with it. In practice, I will shoot the same scores, like the same score with these. So there really isn't a huge difference for me. But there's something about the K12 to me that is like familiar, because I have shot Pardinis in 22, and I like that. I like that crossover because this feels the same way, exact same way that the SP22s do. This feels like altogether different. I mean, it fits great. Obviously, I've made some adjustments to the grip to fill in my man hands. Haven't done that yet on this. Don't think I will. But yeah, there's just something. And then I tell you what, like I'm able to build in a little bit of a roll like I've able to have. And the triggers for between this and this tend to be great. I got the shorter of the version. The long Pardini is long, and I like a compact. I've had, for your awareness, I've shot the Steyrs. I've had a couple Steyrs. I had a Steyr electronic. I had a Steyr compact. I had a Steyr LP5. God, I wish I never got rid of that thing because I like shooting 5 shots in a row in my basement, and it's great. As you can see, it has the shroud, right? And you can buy a version of this without the shroud that's like cheaper. I think they call it the Kid. And it's got the weights that you can put up here. I'm kind of monkeying around with where I want the weights. I'm not sure how much they matter. You can replace the front sight and get a different front sight. You have predictable, very easy to understand changes in your rear sight. And of course, you can change it up, down, left, right, and then do the squeezing in between, which I've done. The anatomical grips are just what you would expect. They're pretty great out the box. They got a little bit of checkering here. They might get a little bit of grip tape or something like that at some point. Is that allowable in ISSF? And then it's got the little switch over if you want to do a little bit of dry fire. And the trigger is excellent. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the trigger. You can kind of see how I have mine set up. Again, the trigger shoe is exactly the same as it is on the SPs. And I think maybe on the free pistol, do they still even deliver a free pistol? Can I order one? Can we bring it back? There you go. Not much, right? Go like that. There we go. I mean, it's right there, just like it is on my SPs. And yeah, she's wonderful. And then, I guess we will talk about it. I have long fingers, so I have this forward, but on the Morini, we have a light. When the light is green, the trap is clean. This baby is great. I actually don't even remember how to dry fire it, so I guess we'll pull it a little bit out of battery and we'll go. And the great thing about electronic trigger, there is more finesse to this trigger than in the Pardini, but there's just something about the predictability and the fellow common feeling that I have on the Pardini that I really like. So it's great, but I think this is going to be my main squeeze. I think this is what I've been shooting the last few weeks in the basement. I've had a lot of luck with it. So winter air gun, I think this is the one, and this is going to be my backup. Can you believe? I might come back to this. You don't know. I shoot the same with them, but yeah. So this is what we'll be seeing at Winter Air Gun if I'm able to go. I think they're going to offer a Camp Perry option, which is the one I would be at because I can drive there. But yeah, that's the plan. What do you guys think? Have you had the K12s? What do you think about the Pardinis? You don't see a lot of them out there. You see a ton of Morinis. You see a ton of Steyrs. You see a ton of Walthers. Still don't really have a line on any Walthers, though I have shot the AP20s, the kit gun a lot, the club gun. But yeah, there you go. That it is it. Thank you guys for watching 3 Rules for Life. Don't be a jerk. Take care of yourself. Help other people. And you can help me by hitting the subscribe button below and hitting the little bell and liking the video and putting some comments in there. Yeah, that's basically it. So from me to you, hold hard, shoot straight.